The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He was no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this complete to Henry over the middle.
Herbert.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play.
Brings up
but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. It's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Keenan Allen.
A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
Ravens 11
operating from the gun. Herbert flush to his right. And almost intercepted. He could have picked it. Maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure, all the time in the world, and he picks up the first down with that throw.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a console.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Madubuike just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Open man, it's Allen. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Herbert's pass.
7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Marr able to put this one through. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, 13 try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now after an injured player, you can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
I see a shake of the head as he gets
on 2nd down, here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they'll set up shop right near mid line.
Intercepted.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout as they burn one here in this third quarter. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. That's taken in by Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Jackson now. Being chased out left. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Yards to go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Quick hitter here is complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. It's Eckler again.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again they run with Gurley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I don't Looks like the defense held him back.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Again, Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
To number 13,
Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
20-all.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. To throw again is Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a
and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Ravens 27, Chargers 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Chargers.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get that complete to Reed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. At the Herbert back to the air. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Herbert on first down now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
10-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Ravens.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Ravens 34. Chargers 20.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Once more, here's Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No